Seniors. Thank you for feeding my ego a little bit this morning. All right, a few shout outs before we get rolling. Any student that's in band right now, go ahead and stand up. Any student in band? Any student in band? Band, there we go. Band concert tonight, 6:30, auditorium. All right, if you're in chorus, stand up. Chorus, stand up. Auditorium right here at Winslow High School. All right, if you were in the fall musical drama, stand up. Last time we had our assembly, everybody was invited. But I just want to say you guys did a fantastic job. You made me actually enjoy ABBA for an evening, so thank you. Good job. Mr. Burgoyne.
Thank you. We have 2 career milestones that we'd like to recognize, both huge accomplishments. The first one is Andrew Poolman had 100 goals in soccer this year, and to our knowledge, only a handful of students have ever accomplished that. Andrew, come and stand up and take an applause. The second one was accomplished last Tuesday night in the gym, and we'd like to congratulate Jason Reynolds on his 1,000th point. During these COVID times, that's quite an accomplishment. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Burgoyne. All right, freshman class advisors, please come on down. As I open up my folder, Ms. Beckwith, where are you at? Oh, see, you blend right in with the students. It's just great. Stand up for a second. It's because you're young, exactly, and this is going to prove how young you are. So on December 3rd, Ms. Beckwith was honored by the University of Maine Athletic Department for her contributions to Title IX. And we all know she started playing sports at a very young age, which is why she was being recognized on the 50th anniversary of Title IX. But Coach Beckwith, we're proud of you. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Student of the month today is obviously a freshman. Liam is a young man who is polite and responsible. He gets tremendous grades and is an excellent school citizen. The faculty and staff have noticed his politeness and maturity as he often asks teachers and students how their days are going. He exudes very positive school spirit around the building and is a regular at athletic events. The teachers were excited to vote for Liam Fortin to receive this honor of Student of the Month.
Congratulations, Liam. All right, a reminder for all of our students of the month. You do get to park out front. There is only one parking spot that is identified. However, you can feel free to park out front, any of you 4 that you get that. And you also get to skip lunch line for the next month. So that is for all 4 of you. Sophomore class advisors, come on down.
This sophomore has been chosen as our Sophomore Student of the Month because of her tremendous improvement during her time at Winslow High. They are a leader within the drama program and have recently devoted themselves to the younger drama students at the elementary school during their production of Mary Poppins. Somehow, the Student of the Month found the time to help out, even though they were busy with the musical at Winslow High. Finch LaValle.
Seniors, senior homeroom teachers, here we go.
To follow up what Mr. Bell said before, I just want to congratulate Coach Beckwith too. My grandfather said that when he was growing up, Coach Beckwith was his favorite player, and it's a great accomplishment for you, Coach. Nice job. Our Senior Student of the Month has exhibited tremendous school spirit and leadership through their involvement as a class officer. This senior this year is co-president of the Student Senate, is an NHS member, is on the Olympia Snow Leadership Team, a Unified Basketball Helper, and Thespian Society. When something needs doing, this is the person who steps up. Additionally, this individual shows great empathy for others, frequently supporting and encouraging other students. She volunteers to assist new students and is a source of positivity and strength for her friends. Morgan is the consummate raider, and not only when she's wearing the costume. Gives me great pleasure to announce our Senior Student of the Month to Morgan Strasberg Bersani.
All right, another huge round of applause for all four of our Students of the Month.
All right, we have some students to recognize from the Tech Center for their accomplishments over there and Students of the Month. This is our first recognition for them, so we will start from the first month of recognition at the Tech Center back in October. In October, we had Seth Bard in CTE, William Alger in Criminal Justice, and Tiana Ames in IT. So please stand up and be recognized. In November, we had Alex Cruz and Brianna Giroux for early childhood. And for the month of December, we have Lila Tutil in Emergency Services and Aiden Bayu in CTE Academy. Please stand up. Great job.
All right. Mrs. Jones and Mrs. Moore.
Some of you are aware of this, some may not be, but our Governor Mills and the Department of Education and Department of Labor got together with several other organizations, and they're trying to tackle the problem where we need to fill jobs in Maine. And they happened to decide on start this program called the Maine Career Exploration Badge. There are a couple different ways juniors and seniors can partake in this. One is through Mrs. Jones's Jobs for Maine graduate students. but you do not have to be a Jobs for Maine graduate student to participate in this program. I also help with what we call extended learning opportunities, where we already had a lot of seniors going into the community, checking out what jobs are like, deciding if this is what they want to go into. Now here's the key point to this. If you decide that you would like to partake in this, maybe you are learning about jobs anyway, but as you can see, Mrs. Jones is holding a $500 check. And we've had a couple of students already decide to jump on this. They decide they wanted to do the extra. And a lot of them are deciding, we're already doing some of this, but there's a couple of things. One thing is you need to participate in this online learning program. It's actually a lot of the same things that Mrs. Jones does in her class, I do with seniors. Even if they're not my senior class, I will throw out one of these personality tests to students. It helps them decide where they're going. And we definitely want to recognize that a lot of people have something they can test out and participate in this. The flyers are outside my office if you'd like to pick one up, something to talk to us about, or your guidance counselor. But first I'm gonna have Mrs. Jones give her award and tell us what this kiddo did.
So before I kind of go into what he did, I just want to say Jackson Wiegand was the second student in the Central Region to finish his Maine Exploration badge. So Jackson, come on up. No, you were the second one, sorry. But number 2 is pretty cool. So Jackson was an example of, he went and did this on his own. So he got to do the coursework in class, but then he went out on his own, he had his own connection, and he worked for a construction company, 40 hours, now he gets his $500. Good job.
Yes, and afterwards we'd like to gather you guys for pictures. Our second student was not a JMU student. She was actually spending one period a day testing out whether she wants to be a dental hygienist. And she was doing this anyway, so I thought, wow, you're definitely gonna have way over the 40 hours, and was already reflecting on it. I was reading about tooth extractions that she was doing. It was grossing me out a little bit, but I thought this person really is willing to put in the work. Enrolled her in the program, she whipped through them, asked questions when she needed to. So if we can have Emma Mishu come down to gather her $500. And if after the ceremony, we can have both of you come down to have a picture taken. So thank you again. If you'd like to pick up one of those forms or talk to your guidance counselor, it is something you can do if you are an upperclassman. Juniors and seniors are eligible.
So, because I can already see the question. Teachers eligible? Staff? Principals? No, they can be an instructor. There you go. For free. For free. All right, one last student recognition that's going to lead into my closing words. Alyssa Spalding, can you just stand up and be recognized? Alyssa was instrumental in making sure that the gift cards that were put around the building on December 7th happened. Without Alyssa, probably wouldn't have happened. So Alyssa, thank you for doing that for the students, but thank you for finding the right way to honor Mr. Baldock. Thank you. On December 7th, I think we found a really good way to honor Mr. Baldock's legacy at Winslow High School and what he meant to so many of us. But the Random Act of Kindness Day isn't just a one-day thing. As we go into this holiday season, it's very joyous for a lot of us. I know for me personally, I enjoy putting Christmas lights out, and a lot of them. Angeline, Steve, sorry if you can't go to bed at night because the road is way too bright. But I enjoy doing that because it puts a smile on people's faces. What I want you to take away as you walk out of here today is, it costs absolutely nothing to be nice and kind to people. It costs you nothing. The holiday season can be joyous for us, but it can be also depressing for a lot of our peers, colleagues, whatever. What I want you to go about thinking about is, how is it that you can have these random acts of kindness be not so random? Where you go and you think about where people are coming from every single day based off of your interactions. And just be kind, just be nice. Talking negatively about something accomplishes absolutely nothing. However, a nice smile in the hallway, saying good morning to somebody, can make all the difference in the world. I feel safe in saying, because I had daily conversations with Mr. Baldock at the front door. We talked about a couple of different things. One was football, obviously. One was wrestling, and if you don't know, Mr. Baldock and I are both huge WWE fans. Huge. We would talk about that. But the third thing, which was probably more important than those other two, not probably it is, was about students and their well-being. There was not a man that would notice more than Mr. Baldock if somebody was having a bad day. He could see it at the front door, and a lot of times the conversation was, hold on, I'll be right back. And he would go and track down the student. Or he'd say, you know what, I see them block one, I'm gonna pull them aside and see what's going on. Because he could just sense that something was wrong. So all I ask for you as you head to Block 3 and to lunch is, go about every day acting kind to everybody that you come in contact with. It's not gonna cost you a thing, and it's gonna make the world of a difference. So with that being said, have a great day, everyone.